right, stick those in. Ooh, that is looking good. Okay, we're gonna do a quick sample on part of it here. Hi, it's Mark with the Alaska Boys, and it's Saturday morning in November. And about a week and a half ago, my son Bennett, he shot a really nice doe when out on a hunting trip. You can check out the video to see that fun trip we had. And today we're gonna make hams out of the 2 back legs. So we've been soaking these for about 10 days in a brine, and now we're gonna pull it out, and you can come along while we smoke these hams. They're gonna be great. We've done it before, and you can watch the process and then salivate while we get to eat into the juicy goodness. Okay, so I took the 2 back legs and I'm making venison hams or deer hams, like you'd almost buy at the store. And to do that, what we did is I trimmed off the shank, and then I mixed up a brine. So a brine has salt, primarily it's salt, some flavorings, a little bit of brown sugar, and some curing salts, which is a sodium nitrate. And what that does is that preserves the meat and gives it that really pink, distinct pink color. So, and then to get that salt to penetrate deep into the whole center of the ham, let's get this open here. I have a food grade bucket. After I trimmed up the back leg, I put the brine in here that we'd mixed up, and then I took the legs, and we have them submerged in here. Here's this back leg of the deer. You can see the ball joint there, and I have 2 of them in here. Together, these were about 18.5 pounds of meat. And what they're doing is they're just soaking in here. And that salt is penetrating all the way down to the center. I took an injector and I injected into the meat along the bone, just making sure it's just gonna soak totally in. It'll take about 10 days. I'm rotating these, mix them around so that just fully will get penetrated down deep. And once they're fully cured, I have it outside now to keep it cold enough. It needs to be like 35 to 38 degrees so that you keep the any bacteria from growing. So we're just gonna let it do its thing for 10 days. Then when it's time, we'll smoke it either on the Traeger, or I have a smaller little smoker, and that'll be an all-day process, and turns out delicious. So right now what we're doing is we're preheating the smoker, getting it ready. We're gonna get the meat prepped and stick it in here in this electric smoker. It puts out a lot of smoke, and we're gonna do that for a couple hours, and then we'll transfer it over to the Traeger to finish it off. First step is we're gonna take this meat, and we gotta get it out of the bucket that it's been brining in, and then we'll rinse it off and prepare it to go in the smoker.
This is hot.
What are we making with that? That's hot water, yeah.
Oh, it's dripping out.
You want hot chocolate?
Give me 2.
Okay, just a sec. Okay, so that is so icy cold. We've had this outside. It's about 30 degrees right now. So here is one of the back legs. It's brined and it's curing salt. So I'm gonna get it up here. We're gonna rinse it off, try and get any of that excess salt off. Pat it dry.
Is there another one in there?
Rub it. Yep, we have 2 of them.
That's a big chicken.
Got that rinsed off.
That's a huge chicken.
It's the back leg of a little more, get some of that salt and the water off of it. We're gonna stick it in the smoker. You open the door for me, Bennett?
Whoa. Open the smoker door. Open.
Okay, I'm gonna lay that right in there. And then we'll get this briquettes going. I've got the second ham here. I'm gonna stick it in. And what we're doing right now, this is an electric little smoker. It pretty much looks like a mini fridge. It's insulated. Smoke comes up out of the top. And what we're gonna do here on this one is it's harder to get this one super hot and to control the temperature as much because it just has a dial gauge, which means you got to babysit this all day long. But what I'm going to do, it does pump out a lot of smoke and gives really good flavor. So I'm sticking these hams in there for the first couple hours when they're really going to be absorbing a ton of the smoke flavor, and then later I'll stick it on the Traeger. So here we go. All right, so we're probably a little over halfway done in the smoking process. And I'm mixing up a glaze here. I've got some apple cider vinegar, brown sugar, some mustard, some salt, a couple other things I'm gonna mix in here. We're gonna heat it over the stove. And then we're gonna put this all on the, we're gonna start basting the ham as it's in its final stages of cooking. And add a really good rich flavor to it. So this is part of the process. I'll go show you the ham here in a second. We got to move it from the electric smoker over to the Traeger. I have a little bit more control with the Traeger, and then we'll use that to finish it off, and it should be really good. Heat this up now. Look at it. Oh yeah. Okay, it's coming along good. Right, so we'll transfer it over to the other one to keep cooking. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, look at that, it's coming along good. A lot of meat. One thing about the Traeger is it's convection and there's a fan blowing, so the meat is still pretty moist on the outside. This blowing, it's going to create a decent crust on it, help it dry it out some. And we got the probe here. This is going to really help us know exactly how well done it is. I'm going to stick this down in right along the bone somewhere, down into the center. Actually, I want to do it on this one here, right into the center of the meat. Okay. Probe is, oh sorry, it's going up. We'll see exactly what it's at now. We want to get it up to 145 at least, maybe up to 160. So, okay, so it looks like we're about in the low 120s, and we'll be able to finish it off here. Ooh, that is looking good. Okay, we're gonna do a quick sample on part of it here. That's good. It needs a little bit more tenderizing. We're getting there though. Okay, so I think we're really close. I'm to maybe like within 45 minutes or an hour of being done. So I'm gonna get the glaze and we're gonna glaze these bad boys. Okay, it's about 5 o'clock in the evening almost. So we've been going at this for almost 8 hours, 8.5. But looking really good right now. We've been basting it, just about ready to take them off. Oh, those look so good. I want that to come up to about 145, and that's like the coldest spot. I was poking it around, and that's the coldest spot. So as soon as that's up, I think we're gonna probably shut it down and then just let them rest and get the rest of our dinner ready, and should be good to go.
No shoes.
Might as well be Thanksgiving today. This is like a feast.
All right, here we go. We're gonna take, I think we've hit the magic number. We're good. We're gonna take it off and go inside and have a great dinner. We got 2 of these. One of these we'll keep for later. Okay, let's take this one in. Oh yeah, looks so good. We'll just leave right here for a little bit. Cool, huh? All right. Don't drop it. Okay, boys.
Oh, it's cold out there.
Oh, that looks so good.
Ham's ham.
Here's ham. All right, thanks for coming along. We're gonna eat into this. We're gonna cut into this and have a great dinner as a family. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you learned a few things, and we love these things. They're delicious. Let me get this other one. So here you can see we turned that ham into just good lunch meat type stuff, and Weston loves it. Good. So that deer ham, we pretty much turned it into lunch meat type stuff, and delicious. So good. Okay, time for bed.
Having a little evening snack. This the ham. It's currently pretty late. 56. We got all this ham.